I'm here and Aidan's back as well, which can only mean that we're getting on with a few little jobs. But what I'm also going to do is show you across the road and what the plans are for creating a space there that we can either rent out or live in. So we're going to have a front door here and a couple of windows there. As we walk in the front door, where Aidan is stood will be the start of the staircase going to upstairs. This area is all going to be a living room, a dining room and a kitchenette all in one. Where Aidan is stood will be the wall, and then just in front of that will be a kitchen, probably going around the corner, I'm not really sure. And then just behind him will also be, oh no, where he is now, there'll be a little toilet, a cloakroom toilet, and then behind that, let me just move around here and show you. In that corner will also be an ensuite. And where he's currently is, this will be bedroom area, shower in the far corner, and then before it will be a sink and a toilet, and then the other side will get an independent toilet. We are also creating a door going to go into the garage next door. So the plumbing is already in. When we go upstairs, which will come later, there will also be a bedroom above there and another kitchenette and living room. But as I mentioned in my last video, our idea really is to rent this out down here on a holiday let possibly, just so that we can then fund building upstairs, because we need a new roof and everything up there. So it'll all be finished off and self-contained down here with a staircase leading to nowhere basically. But it will be in a position where it can be opened up to have a full unit or closed off, so this can be a separate unit. We had here made a dome for a pizza oven, but it's broken, so that's going to have to just go now. And then we have a whole pile here of plasterboard which we have to get out and store somewhere else as well. Now, another thing we were researching recently is that this brick wall all the way around does not have to be insulated from both the outside and the inside, and we are going to insulate it from the inside. So that has saved us a whole heap of digging the other side, which is good news. Well, did you have to do a little bit more research on that? We are going to have to put breathable lime mortar in, obviously, and lime plaster. But we were very pleased to find that out, really. This brick up here is above ground level, but that we will have windows in that section there.
And I should probably replace any bricks there anyway with some stones we've got lying around.
And we're going to keep the feature here of the fachwerk, the wooden work, and just going to plaster with lime plaster. The floor has got to be all evened out, ready for underfloor heating really. Yep. And so this is the other side of that wall. You can see how high up it comes. I have to move all these as well, and just to sort of prevent it getting too damp in there or anything, Aidan's working on these two water butts. There is a very small leak in one of them, so he's going to look working on that today.
I bought a through fitting for the water butt to allow for an overflow, and it was so designed that you could fit it from outside, and it was supposed to seal as you tightened the two pieces together, there was a rubber piece that sat in a U form and was supposed to seal it, but it never sealed well enough, and that's why we had the water in. So that's why.
That's what you've replaced.
That's what I've replaced, and in doing so, the other piece I had to cut bigger holes. So now I've had to make big fat washers for these. So there's the washer. That piece goes on there like that.
Oh, I see.
And then those will, and the water butt will be between those. A bit of silicone as well, just to make sure, but shouldn't need it. The first one's done. Pass me the camera and I'll show you. There's the new fitting. This is the new fitting in there. That's the overflow pipe. There's those big Perspex washers. Same will go on there, and then there'll be a 90-degree U here, and then a vertical pipe. And the top of that vertical pipe will be above the level of the water inlet from the drain pipe outside. A lot of bloody work and expense really for watering the garden, but...
Yeah, but in the long run we're going to save that on...
Oh yeah, water bills.
On water bills, aren't we? So, and not only that, it's better for the environment to use what we've already got. So the silicone piece there has just gone in the butt, as has a good portion of Aidan. That's it.
That's it. We're done.
Okay. Super. And so then the upstairs will have its own door here. This is going to be the living room area, with beautiful wooden beams. We're going to then step down into what will be a kitchen area here, a dining room area here, and we've already made a start on an ensuite bathroom. There will be a door here. There are the stairs that are going to go down, and this will be a bedroom. And then with this window is already in place, and there will be a metre deep terrace there as well. But yeah, we have got some way in getting the ensuite done, which is in previous videos, but it has been paused for a very long time due to funds or lack of funds. But yeah, so we have made a start, but there is still work to do. And then upstairs, that's a little mezzanine area, which you can stand up in the middle, and that's about it. So I think that will just be storage initially. And so this is the other corner. Aidan's just the other side of there, and that's the pipe that goes in. But yeah, all of this roof does have to be taken off, redone. All the windows are going to be this side. It's also got to have solo panels on here as well. You know, just temporarily we've made this come down to this end so we can collect the water, which has been great really for watering this side. So what's next?
On the supply to the house, I have to fit the water filter.
So the filter that needs to be fitted is this one, and it's going over there somewhere. And it is also the pressure regulator. So where is it going, sorry?
The pressure regulator,
yep,
and the big filter will sit here. The pipe will just come up and two 90s here, and at a later stage we will fit a water softener in this space here.
Yes, we still need to get one of those, don't we?
And it'll mean it doesn't matter where it goes, that we can extend this pipe and shorten that pipe. We can it'll be in on the right and out on the left, and it'll just all fit nicely. Okay. I've nearly finished all the plumbing with this polypropylene pipe, and I've only just bought the pencil sharpener, but it works well. Look at that. It turns it off, and that then should fit much more readily into the fittings. I'm very impressed. Happy with that.